we wait for a little bit longer, then the pizza will be here.
I just started the stream.
Okay.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. We are going to get pizza in like a minute.
Do not eat pizza off the middle of the roadway.
Yeah.
Even if you ordered it.
I'm swapping my character on roll 20.
Unless it looks pretty much
clean.
clean.
If it stops deleting the sheet, then maybe that would be best, seeing as it's like the 4th time you've made it now.
Gives the food.
Do you at least have the saved rolls?
My sister bought Overwatch.
The rolls for it?
Cool.
Yeah, if you look, this column is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, that's gone.
How do you corrupt that file?
It corrupts itself.
I've never had that problem.
That's why I'm
What do you
switching
mean
to
you've
roll
never had
20.
that problem?
Well, the character's been corrupted, not the sheet.
Welcome.
Estimated time of arrival in 1 minute.
Welcome to the waiting for the pizza, but let's start anyway.
Ellie, go forth. The free pizza. Come back a mighty proud hero.
Last time, what did we do? We had everything fall to shit.
Yeah, and I took a day to wean off to lose the bloating from my
Excessive drinking?
Yeah, my
Excessive.
my 5 hours straight of drinking or
I
however
think
long it was.
excessive is not excessive enough a word.
Yeah, no.
Immense drinking.
Colossal.
Spectacularly colossal.
Hey, yeah.
Overconsumption.
immense. Spectacularly immense overconsumption of alcohol. See, spectacularly colossal doesn't roll well.
This is spectacularly immense.
Or it rolls better.
You died. Just kidding.
Oh, fantastic. New character! One that doesn't have unknown allegiances?
Playing a warlock. Warlocks always have this kind of stuff.
Most of them have actually,
What
made
were
a
you
deal.
studying?
Oh, just trying to study this dragon-eating sun.
Ah.
Sun-eating dragon. It's nowhere to be found.
Hello,
Law
Artificer is one of the 13 classes available on roll 20. How convenient.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It's the only one other than the standard 12.
Well, yeah, it's the only one that's actually an official class.
Yeah.
I was trying to use it on Roll20 earlier, and it just wouldn't work for me.
I usually just type in all my stuff to roll 20 anyway.
It's not sideways. It's like
It's a circle.
It's a square made to circle in a spoon of a shape.
Why do you eat that?
My toes!
I'm sorry.
What magical deliciousness have you brought us?
So one is Alfredo sauce, the other one is not Alfredo sauce.
Sugar? I said here's some sugar.
I don't need sugar. I have sugar.
I desire all the sugar.
Sugar is your best friend.
It
Be
is.
there to the end.
Yeah, well, because I'm fat.
Just open up the payphone bag.
You know you can request napkins. We can request cups from Domino's.
Yep. I was going to remind you of that.
So there's that. There's this.
Why request cups when we can make all the cameras be terrible angles? Pointing at Domino's boxes or flipped upside down somehow. You really like onions.
I do.
Burgers are like onions.
One of 3 burger toppings other than cheese that I enjoy. I had a conversation with Josh who I won't eat. Tomato, pickle, ketchup, mustard,
Josh will eat all those things.
He can have it. I didn't touch it.
Zach, name something I won't eat.
Something you won't eat? Ghost peppers.
That's true. I set the bar too low.
Shit, hopefully.
Name something that is food that I won't eat. Ghost pepper still wins. Derek, your turn.
Wasabi.
I actually like wasabi.
You like wasabi?
You know what? Since
Little
Ghost Pepper's already on the board, Carolina Reapers.
Something that won't cause me to die and is still food.
Your father's cooking.
No, it's Connor's cooking that I won't eat.
Not bad at cooking.
You remember the onion loaf? I managed to eat more than Dad on that.
I forgot about the onion loaf.
I got 4 bites in. Dad only got like 3. I ate more than my father on that. That was awful.
I forgot about the onion loaf. Tips for any wannabe cooks there. Do not confuse cups with teaspoons.
Oh, dried. Dried with raw. He made 2 mistakes. That sucked.
Substitute dried for raw. And then he used cups instead of tablespoons. And then you take a bite, it's like, I didn't.
Mess up cups and tables.
Because my brother's not smart.
I can understand tablespoons and teaspoons.
Yeah.
I can't understand cups and tablespoons.
I once added twice as much of an ingredient as I needed. It was for a triple batch of pancake. I made a sextuple batch. It was a lot of pancakes.
That's too many pancakes. Unless you're doing a bake sale. Pancakes. That is too many
We just pancakes for breakfast for like 3 days.
7 people lives at home, so
Yeah, fair.
I believe it that for like 5 years we didn't have a toaster.
Probably would, actually.
First things I bought when I got paid for the first time for my job, I bought a toaster. I bought a toaster and a waffle iron. Real
You moved out and then I bought a toaster.
I kept using my toaster.
Yeah, I wanted the toaster.
Whatever reason. Because, oh my god. I don't remember what they're.
Common.
I already get that one.
I'm the normal. Like Primordial's still not speaking that much.
Primordial.
I speak primordial.
Or like Elvish or something.
I don't know why.
I probably know
primordial.
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish?
Dwarvish is more common than Elvish.
That depends on the world.
Okay, that's true. Dwarvish is used by more races as a base
If
alphabet.
you go to a Dwarvish Forge world, then good luck finding anybody that speaks Elvish. There might be like an Elvish emissary there that's like, oh thank god he speaks a civilized language.
Finding someone who doesn't sound like a hammer on an anvil when speaking.
The camera's still upside down, by the way.
What? When did it fall?
When they pushed the pizza on top of it.
Abby.
So you're saying it has been pointing at them as well.
Yep.
It's behind other things on my computer right now, so I haven't been able to see it.
It's been pointing at them upside down.
Perfect. What could possibly go wrong? I don't
Probably
think
had a
upside
lovely-
down actually makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Because it has a right way up.
I don't know why I said that. Yeah, it definitely does.
It's not that advanced of the camera to
Let me
have an auto.
It probably had a nice view of my shoulder for a while.
Every time D&D starts, half my brain cells just say, goodbye!
Useful half.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I reversed the stream. It's mostly just Josh. It's on the upside down.
I was wrong. It's not.
Stop dying.
Why does my lungs not know how to work?
Because you put pizza in them.
They should learn how to work pizza.
What, so they can leave you and work at Domino's?
Good point. Good point. They'd eventually come back. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Never mind. Oh, you want to hear a story?
What?
My Tiger's Handbook. That stack somewhere.
Put that one down.
You want to hear a story from my work today?
Yes.
I made it so foggy in a room that I couldn't see past like 2 feet.
How?
I was drilling holes in a countertop without a vacuum. I learned why every single time we drill holes, we have a vacuum.
That's not fog, you monk.
I mean, what would you call it? I put so much
Dust.
I put so much dust in the air I couldn't see past. That does make more
It's
sense.
called a dust storm. You made a simulation of a dust storm, is what you did.
Yeah. I probably took about 2 years off my life.
Probably.
As opposed to a shameful 2 years.
I mean, it was a reasonable mistake to make.
Well,
If I do it again, it will be like
how
a
do you know
shameful
the
4 years.
How do you know the years you lost were proud years?
Because I'm already like destined to die by the time I'm 60. So, I mean, once you're 80, like there's no more proud years. But before 60, you still got some proud years in you.
You'll upset the 0% of the population that's over 80.
0% of the population on YouTube.
0% of the people who watch this video, which is not hard to do.
Oh, this is what these young kids whippersnappers are playing. What? Ah! What?
Some of them would just simply agree with me.
It's true.
Old people are really weird. I've seen an old guy who, like, needed a cane to walk, hobble up a, 10-inch plank over, like, a 4-foot moat into a house to talk to a man who was lifting a beam.
What? He's gonna fall in and die, or just a month off his life or something.
You just said the same thing twice. And no, because it was being held up by straps, where I was trying to strap it up. Because there was 2 of us, because my boss was fucking crazy.
Yeah, we get that.
No, this was the previous boss.
Oh, that was the other guy?
The new boss is just, like, frazzled. Constantly. He's all over the place.
Probably the cocaine.
I think he only does cocaine at raves. I don't think he goes to raves very often anymore.
It's a joke.
I'm dead serious. I mean, I'm kidding.
Can't say that. Anyway, you're in your room. Non sequitur transition.
Okay.
You're in your room. The chimes of your morning alarm, setting the brightness to a pleasant morning glow. Seed.
Okay, where's...
Well,
Steal
it's
your
the
D4
giant
for a second.
freaking sun right outside the window, so.
The window's slowly open.
2.
Okay.
That's how they purge the place. They just open
Yeah.
all the windows.
Oh, they just removed the shielding.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
emergency defensive systems.
I get
Oh,
to know
God.
it.
At all.
So reality has set in a little bit, and all of the shit that just happened has set in. I am dismayed and not doing too hot, but I am preparing to go talk to my parents.
Question: am I just sitting outside the ship because I have no home and I'm locked out of the ship?
You just start banging on the
No.
Let me in.
start banging on the hold on, what's my
I mean,
last
at least
name
you have a
again?
friend next to you.
That's true.
And you're sitting there in probably standard traveler's clothes.
Yeah, just banging on the Psyche residence.
Don't forget your
I need a-
Letterman jacket.
But you have been bought. You did discover that you
Alright.
have been bought.
I have been purchased. I'm just.
I'll write that under my equipment.
I'm waiting for my
Letterman jacket? Yeah.
I'm just waiting to be let into my equipment because I bought it all.
I didn't leave my equipment.
You joined us, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Close to a month.
Been a while. I have more stuff than you realize.
On your door.
Okay. Come in.
I just kind of pulled my sleeves.
Are you? Your brother stands there a little bit cautiously. You okay today?
Never better.
Sound like it.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I need a service right here. A little bit stinky. Maybe you should probably
Alright.
I'll arrange to carry this place out.
Okay.
Smells like
Mostly just alcohol. That's the point that the air registers on the breathalyzer.
Basically. Half the party.
That's
Breath
hilarious,
fuzz.
actually.
3.2.
I go take a shower. Depression shower.
You two hear ding ding. Access restored.
Hey! I immediately go put on my armor.
Hello, Miss. Mr. Betrayed. Forgetting your name for the first time. Good luck having me ever remember your second name.
Henderson.
Henderson.
And it moved to Richie.
You're terrible with names.
Yeah.
What?
Two of my spells.
Did you get your
Yeah, I still have my feet.
Okay.
It was pretty obvious once I realized my initiative was +3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's observant.
Oh, but I have another feat too. What was my second feat? No, I only have one feat because I took human variant.
Yeah, he took base human.
Yeah. Okay, everything's fine.
Good news, Bit Draper. Due to ongoing studies in the AI program, I've been released from service for obsessive behavior and been allowed to be put up for purchase by the your Gloria's company.
How much?
I only have 215.
I have already been purchased by good Freedy.
Ah, fantastic.
Oh, good glory.
It's like, it's my ship now, get out.
No, it's
Parent
your
ship.
AI. Not your ship.
The AI is very clinky.
And wants to fire that cannon.
Yeah, it does.
But now the AI
What?
is not part of the ship, so the AI can't.
Oh, it is.
Oh no, wait,
They bought the
ship?
entire ship.
The AI and ship are melded together that you can't separate one from another without bolt breaking.
Doesn't surprise me. Mostly
By the
because
way-
then it can't just be like disabled.
Notice that your docking here will expire in 3 hours. I would suggest renewal.
You need... Don't
How much
wanna
does
get
renewal cost?
20 gold. 20 credits, yes. Other games make me confused.
don't want to get a parking ticket.
How much does a ticket cost?
Depending on length of infraction, fines can be anywhere from 50 to 50,000 credits.
Like if you just
God,
abandon your ship and leave it forever.
Ah, yes. I had to
Oh,
remove the
that
plates
thing-
on that one.
Yeah, we just keep it there
It's
so we
500
keep
credits a day
collecting money.
fine for obstructing the landing.
Might want to get on that.
Hey, Bub, you want to pay for the renewal?
You probably have more money than I do.
How much money do you have? Oh, oh God, my money.
His
Am I still consistently being paid for about 3 years though?
Basically, yeah. No, it was granted.
So the army's technically still paying me.
Kind of.
Wow. Yeah, do we have a way to put it on Freedy's tab?
Did I give you access to my tab?
We just
The
charge
answer
it.
is no, by the way. The answer is no.
Can we just
I
charge
do
it
not
to your
have
owners?
access. I do not have access to the accounts.
You better not have access to the accounts of like the daughter of an emperor.
Sweetie, why is there 14 charges of shipwracking?
It's really clean.
What?
Every time you look at it, you get blinded.
We might have stealth capabilities, but anyone within about 100 miles can see the ship.
There's just one old guy. Pakistan. 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 Pakistan.
What? What's this new ongoing charge of 10 credits an hour? It's just like in a spacesuit as we're flying around.
Just hooked into the oxygen and power.
Yep.
You are not allowed to. You're not allowed access to my wallet.
Ship, where's the Psyche residence?
You were there. You went there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. We visited for a couple hours.
That's right. That was traumatic. All right, I'm gonna go talk to the Psyches. You wanna come?
Might as well. Don't have anything
Fantastic.
better to do.
Off to go find someone to pay the bills because I don't have enough money. Well,
You don't have 20 credits.
I do have 20 credits, but
He doesn't want to have.
I just
credits.
spent like 2,500 credits. 2,500 credits. He's like, I don't want to spend a dime more. I've also lost my job and been purchased.
Like now.
Life is forfeit.
Kind of. It will be if I quit.
Mhm.
I have to go to those pyramids.
It's
in the
closer
desert
to
far away.
servitude than slavery.
You're being paid to
You're
be
being
my
paid to build pyramids in the desert
friend.
far away.
I mean, they were paid for
In
the
food. In lots and lots of food.
and alcohol.
That too.
I think they got like 2 jugs of beer a day or something.
What? Seriously?
They got a lot.
Oh yeah, a bunch of alcohol.
Okay.
Then they wandered off in the desert and they said, Moses, take us back. There was good food back there. That's like the first thing they said after they had seen all these miracles and watched him part the Red Sea. There was good
Dude,
food back there.
we had good food.
Like,
no
we're gonna
problem.
starve here. Let's go back.
I mean, that's a mood. That is a mood. I'm small, but I still love my food.
How does that rhyme?
Food, that's a mood. I'm small, but I still need my food.
I still love my food.
Still love my food.
Instead, Moses said, "Shut up, you eat some moss."
And then he basically said, yeah, God will send you bread from the sky. God sent them bread from the sky.
And they said, what the fuck is that? They call it, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
The food.
The food. The claw.
So yeah, I'm gonna. Am I stopped at the gate to the Psyche residence, or am I just allowed in? I'm assuming I'm stopped. I'm hoping I'm stopped.
You stop momentarily. They like, okay, come in.
It took
I'm
me
in
a
full
second.
armor.
I thought you were looking for an insane asylum. A Psyche resident. I genuinely thought you were looking for an insane asylum.
Did you forget her last
I
name?
forgot your last name was Psyche.
Yes, the woman, the people who have basically bought you, bought me, and the ship are the Psyches.
Yes.
Can we change that last letter to an L?
You notice you go in the right direction by the small troop of cleaning service bots that are passing by you each way.
Ah.
Who smell faintly of alcohol. You come
You're
upon-
first. I put him in front of me, because last time she didn't want to see or talk to me or...
You
Have
look
me be
different,
alive.
right?
Yes, but I'm in my armor, so no.
But you're like a foot different, right?
Actually, yes, I'm a foot taller.
You could try to bullshit me again and be like, hi, I am definitely not the traitor. See how that one goes.
No.
Try it.
Zone of truth. I resist.
I shall not tell you anything.
I won't tell you anything. Here's the entire story.
Oh, I
Shit.
have to pick 4 more spells. It deleted like all of my spells.
Don't forget to put in the spells given to you via the taking some classes.
Those were the only ones that were in. It saved those ones.
You come upon a well-dressed...
Did he try to... Oh, okay, well dressed. Okay.
Is it the brother?
Yeah, it's the brother.
I thought you were gonna say it.
I stop and salute, because I don't know who's in charge of me at the moment.
What are you doing that for?
Someone in the Psyche's family owns me now? I don't know who. You're one of them.
Owns you?
As far as I'm aware, yes, sir.
Oh, about the contract. It's not quite ownership. Not really.
You're also... You guys have enough influence. If you wanted me dead, I'd be dead.
That is true.
And if I break contract, you probably won't want me just wandering around.
That's up to her. Don't worry. We only got you because she said she liked you. Let's be honest. So, good news? You're probably fine. Bad news? She'll probably punch you or something.
Repeatedly, every now and again.
Fireball.
Oh shit!
Just cast
Fireball
sacred
and
flame
me.
on her fist.
Fireball, entire apartment explodes out into the street.
So I've got the hungry jaws still that I took from lizard folk. I just...
What?
bites my armor.
The hungry
Crunch.
jaws from the lizard folk. Basically the jaws were weapons, natural weapons.
Oh yeah.
They're just munch.
Big toothy going.
I latch on like an alligator.
Throughout the gyro, you hear like vacuuming noises. You know the noises that
Musical vacuums.
Well, they do it in time, in rhythm,
You
just
see,
because
like,
then it
poor
doesn't
little
piss you
robots
off.
dancing down the corridor vacuuming.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, it would annoy you
it's the newer
less.
models.
They
It's
just like spin in a circle and keep going.
program the music and they cling to it.
Yes.
Pumped up kicks.
That would be amazing.
No!
We need this.
People would absolutely adore that. I don't care what day and age it is. People would totally have little tiny
alcohol
Roombas.
being sweated out, clearing the dye.
What?
The
You're
dye's
black.
going.
You're black again. Welcome to the club. I'm black too.
But. Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Alcohol
I know.
dissolves dye. That's why it's a paint stripper.
But I thought it was taking a shower.
Yes, but you've been sweating out alcohol for 2 days.
Oh, that's what you mean.
So with the alcohol goes the dye.
Alright.
Dye.
Okay, I'm making a note to order however much bleach I had again.
I mean, however much bleach was on the ship was presumably bought with the ship.
There was not very much remaining anyway.
Dye,
Oh.
bleach,
Yeah.
yes. Stuff.
Purple.
My tongue's still blue.
Tongue is tongue colored.
Fantastic. It was blue earlier. Did you bring the flavor of deception?
I forgot.
What?
Deception.
Is that like the sound of silence?
Well,
The sound of silence, the flavor
of deception.
oh, it's just a drink that she tried it and then was like, this tastes
You know,
like deception.
you know the shitty country lemonade brand that makes lemonade and it's not any good at all? There's a blueberry lemonade variant of theirs. And it doesn't taste the worst.
It tastes like the color blue. Like, the epitome of blue.
So you're saying it tastes like industrial dye blue?
It doesn't taste
A
terrible.
little bit better than that.
It just also doesn't taste good.
But I mean, it has enough dye in it that it, like, every time I drink one, whoever is nearest me is like, yeah, your tongue's blue.
Use it on your hair next.
Oh god, no.
That would be hilarious, actually. I want to see that.
No.
Isn't that the cheap trick for?
Yeah, you can dye your hair with Kool-Aid, yeah.
There's so much dye in it that stains your hair.
Doesn't last super long, but...
I mean, it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So it's like what, 25 cents? If that.
Some Kool-Aid from...
Where were we? Yeah. Hello again, and this is the last member, well, the other member of the crew who hasn't betrayed us and is now a wanted criminal.
So... Alright.
His name is Miller, right? That's your name?
What's your
Also, I don't
first?
know what name.
Mr. Miller.
Mr. Miller.
Miller. Did you or did you not on the night of the 14th? Anyway.
Okay, I cut out the private and now it's just...
Congrats, Miller.
You've been upgraded to a person from a soldier.
Sir, I'd upgrade to a soldier from a random employee. So
Back to employee.
Yeah, pretty much.
Passerby, soldier, person slash employee. Congrats! You're almost up to human.
At least I finally got the money to work on my own projects.
I did that too, and then I spent it all. I know a lot more magic now. But
You can only do it twice.
no, I can ritual cast that
Oh.
as I want to.
Oh, you got ritual spells. That's right.
Ritual
I
spells are
forgot.
dope.
That I spent like 100 on. Roughly.
It's the price of magic.
I know.
Money. Anyway, literally the price of magic. So you hear some light chatter from the mountain. There is a person in blackout armor talking to your brother and Miller.
Okay, so I just look. Miller.
That's right, I'm 6'3".
I look familiar to you.
Do
To
I
my
know?
brother.
Do I notice her?
Are you being subtle about it?
No, I literally just walked out. And I was just like,
You can notice pretty obviously.
The interruption in my armor gives me the option to power walk.
That's
Powered
hilarious.
steps, your walking speed
Ooh.
increases by 5 feet.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is the definition of power walking.
ooh.
This is
So-
a dispose of it.
Don't knock over my drink.
Well, get out of the camera.
I'm trying. I look at the brother. I'm gonna summon my gun.
Don't do that. No.
Why wouldn't I? It's like, it's guaranteed proof of who are you.
What's the problem with having a weapon with you?
First of all,
Miller has like 4 on him.
Just-
You just can't see him.
What's the problem with having a weapon when he pulls out like...
Sure,
freaking
just arm
combat
yourself in
weapon?
front of the princess.
Shoot. And like... Shuns away.
Okay, I think
A bit taller.
Also black now. Pulls off helmet.
is your voice any different? Is your voice any different?
Kind of.
Miller. The Trafer. So what do I owe the pleasure?
There's a $20 renewal of parking.
Get the hell out of here!
it was his idea, not mine.
Oh shit, I forgot something. Alright, that should be taken care of.
I was actually coming to look for him. I figured you were going to bite my head off.
The jaws for it.
Yeah, you do. I wasn't sure how to phrase that.
The brains are the tastiest part.
On helmet again.
No snack for me, yes. So, are you,
Is that the only reason why you're here?
Well, also to find out what the hell I'm supposed to do now.
I thought you liked the company?
At your discretion, they could just get rid of me.
Permanently, too.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I figured I'd just come up and ask, what do you want me to do, miss?
It is too early to be even considering this shit.
What weapon do you use?
Me?
Yes, you.
Magic.
She doesn't actually have. She doesn't have guns.
Kinda.
She mostly just uses magic.
Hmm.
If you want, we could go
I
talk.
haven't seen you in combat.
If you want, we can talk to a forge and see if we can get some raw materials for a sort of. If you wanted to create one for her.
Why not just buy a sword? Like, order 40,000 different types online.
He's scrolling through them more.
Sword on sword on eBay. Oh, these are all different sizes. Sword 4 foot. Still wrong. Sword 2.5 hand. Okay, that's more like it.
Yeah, I'm 2 foot 5 inches, so.
Sword hand and a half for
Gnomish sized.
gnome sized hand and a half sword.
Short sword.
Short sword. Short sword squared.
Oh my god, there's sizes of sword in this world. What size do you need? Gnome sized, human size, and then subcategory of size. Imagine trying to buy pants online. I need a gnome size 17.
No. There's also
You must
the
help through.
extra layer of like anatomy, proportions.
Oh yeah, that's worse.
So you have to first you choose the proportions and fit for like to narrow it down, and then you say the size.
I often use concentration spells.
I have one concentration spell I have used thus far.
She occasionally does. Yes. It is the majority of my spells.
Is daily
Warlocks.
concentration?
Warlocks,
And
huh?
mind sharpener on his armor. If you fail a concentration check, you can use reaction to succeed.
Is
I'm
it
assuming
attempt to succeed or to succeed?
To succeed.
Okay, it's not.
That's just one of the infusions I took, so.
Once per long rest, I think, right?
You can just use your reaction to succeed.
Of course, usually when you get attacked at high levels.
Yeah.
What is this?
Basically, if he fails a concentration check, he can just say, I succeed. As long as he has a reaction remaining.
Folks, then?
Come back tomorrow. Do whatever you want until then. That was directed at them.
Oh, those two?
Yeah.
He just doesn't assume we are there even.
Perfect. This will work perfectly for our goals.
Have goals?
No.
Fantastic.
The last time.
Falls right in there.
Alrighty.
About 3 rooms down is a guard standing outside another apartment door. Yeah,
Remove.
here to see. Nods. You see parents looking a little bit uncomfortable on a sitting couch with a nice tea set that's steaming softly in front of them.
I follow.
So there's another couch set across. I set out the shirt and others. How are you doing?
Been better.
We noticed from the bar that you weren't taking
Apologize for that.
on the upside. Puts out that we best resilience to drinking.
This is all you have shown to your family.
I'm black fluffy demon again.
Very fluffy. You drying.
I'm staticky.
roll floof ball.
Basically. I didn't think you would. Thought you would get something like. It wasn't supposed to be demanding.
Todd, did you ever actually end up finding out the augmentations?
Total spine replacement, heart replacement, and a fire bladder were the major ones. Also told to keep you away from oversized emitters, as they could scramble some signals and cause your heart to stop beating. Standard cybernetic protocol, of course. The news is no rejection. That could be a problem for some. And have any even after having to be first. Yeah, just. Anyway. Just know, I'm proud for your service that you did. Definitely. Very brave.
It's actually proud of me.
Now the floof ball starts crying.
I
Heard of some just shrieks of floof going away.
I have
Just
all.
straight.
I'll be. He kind of stumbles out. It's like.
Wait, he stumbles out of the apartment?
Yeah, you don't want to deal with this shit.
I'm assuming me and Miller are just still standing in the hallway, just kind of like.
I told you guys you could do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, but I'd still be standing there, just kind of like, so.
You see,
What does your gun do?
Oh yeah. So he comes out of his apartment to see like a 6'3" man in black, just like with a gun, like excitedly talking and gesturing at the weapon, and then stops, looks at him.
No, continue. This is really interesting. Just think, you could have been instead stuck on a resort planet kissing up to some other prince assholes who want to know how fabulous your home yacht is, or bullshit like that.
sounds horrible.
You got your own ship? It even has an AI.
It's a really big gun.
Often.
You know, Mom still doesn't allow me to have my own personal cruiser.
Yeah.
But then it's the brother.
Oh, it's the brother. Right.
Yeah, first in line.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I got a ship before Big Brother.
Something?
I want more alcohol.
Ooh, I don't think we have enough. Thank you, honestly, that much alcohol off the walls. A little bit hard.
I'm
I didn't
assuming
even know
that
you could
entire pipe.
sweat that much.
I'm assuming the entire apartment is just like white at this point.
Oh, yeah. It got drenched. Liters of alcohol sweated out through the pores. Like a grape, if you squished you, just
Maybe I should hold off on
It's like blueberry.
Yeah.
Violet from Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of. Dip fork.
Okay, I guess that, up and, go back out if you guys are still there.
Yeah, we're probably still talking about the gun.
Oh, we're still talking about the gun. Your dad's like sitting there.
Your dad has joined in and
Like you've seen.
How does it fire
For
with
some
no
reason,
power
like-
source?
For some reason, I'm missing like one of the forearm pieces and like have a knife and just like.
Retriever!
He pulls out a flashlight. It's like. Click.
What are you doing?
Click. Nothing.
still fucking hurts.
Closes
not
up.
Painless.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that for a moment. I mean nothing.
Listen, if you want to continue pursuing this lifestyle, we will.
Lifestyle? Lifestyle? Who was that directed at? Hold on.
Is your dad to you?
That sounds... Alright, continue.
We could get some
Covering the bush
investigators to look into possible problems that could be quietly solved that would aid our family.
That answers my question.
What, you think you're gonna be altruistic?
No.
Bro. He doesn't-
I was just wondering if he's gonna like give you a certain part of the galaxy, or just helping the family. I was curious.
Give me the galaxy?
Part of it.
I don't know if that's how these things work.
How did you think this worked?
I mean, if you have enough money.
Sure, no
Buy
bad.
planets. It's just- Some of them are pretty cheap when they have no atmosphere and water on them.
That's called
It's like
rock.
yeah, it's a rock.
I want to heal more people.
Sorta.
I mean, you spend
Yeah, I'm still... I know that, some of them are alive now, but I still watched a fuck ton of people,
Lots of people. Saw the remains of people too.
me.
Those tried to eat you.
What?
Those tried to eat you.
Yeah.
And that one sick planet that had the bioengineered... Whatever the fuck happened with that.
To see what I can do.
To find a niche. Have you put your mind to? Do it. Especially with good gentlemen as friends and.
I assume Miller's just like still holding my gun, and then I just like grab the handle real quick. It turns into a longsword. Great sword.
Well, that's it.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's nice.
This is a new trick. See if you can get me one.
I mean, do you have a soul?
You can always sell it for a gun.
Yo, dude, what would happen if I cast Detect Evil and Good?
I assume I just light up as evil.
You'd have to cast it to know.
You know what? I'm curious.
Well,
Just
it
because
doesn't
he's
detect
dicking around
alignments.
with the stupid gun sword thing.
Like,
And
detect good and evil, it doesn't detect alignments.
Read me the actual text of the spell.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it just detects creatures. Types. Unless you count as undead yet.
I mean, is the gun
You know
out?
if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
Celestial.
Celestial?
What?
Well, that's a problem.
He registers as Celestial.
He does?
Do I know
And
you-
not the sword. He does.
No,
It only works on creatures.
yeah.
Okay.
It has to be a creature.
Okay, so as he registers as celestial.
Is this a concentration? Yes, it is. Hey, I assume I'm aware you cast the spell.
Well, she just stood there, waved her
Verbal
hand,
and
shouted
somatic.
some mumbo jumbo.
Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, like,
Do you
waving.
recognize the
If
spell?
it was like waving your hand, it'd just be kind of like, what was that for? If it's verbal and somatic, it's like.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
So.
Oh!
The sword disappears.
No Celestial.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch!
He's bleeding out of your arm.
Bleeding profusely.
Someone's sword behind back. I know it sneaks out like over his shoulder, but it's like.
It's like 2 feet over your shoulder.
So just flip celestial, not celestial, celestial.
Pretty much.
What? Yeah.
Oh my god. But I'm not telling you this shit right now.
I was assuming you react to it.
Oh yeah, I reacted to it.
Every time you pull out her sword, her eyes go wide, and every time you throw it, she calms down.
Basically, it's like
Full aggressive. Okay.
So, what spell you been casting?
None of your concern! Shoop.
I'm really concerned. I turned toward Adam. I'm really concerned.
so. It takes time.
Did you cast Detect Good and Evil? I'm not undead!
I
swear!
left.
Oh.
She left.
She ran down the hallway.
Bet you were checking to see if I was undead.
I was like,
More
none of your business!
Also, do you have bandages?
For these perfectly
Yes.
sliced bits of my arm.
Opens up thing and there's like a little bit of blood. Damn it.
We have a
Fucking
quick
celestial.
fix.
That's not what I expected.
No.
I should show you my armor sometime. It's pretty
Probably the last one you expected, honestly.
What'd you say?
I should show you my armor sometime. It's pretty interesting.
You mean the armor you showed me like...
I just showed you that I have it on.
Do you see me clearly wearing armor? Do you see him wearing armor?
But no.
You guys are tall. So
would you be looking down our shirts?
Sit under your shirt. Be professional.
Sorry, sir.
Did it break your brain a little bit? Sorry.
I'm just reading up on Celestial Warlocks now.
No, I
want
Hexblade.
to. So
Hexblade.
He's
What?
not Celestial Warlock path.
I know that, but I want to go.
Celestial does not mean good.
I am aware of that.
Means godly.
Yes. I want to go to my chambers and start researching everything I can find about celestial shit and
I want her to make a check to see if she remembers me pulling out the flashlight and like shining it on my wounds.
I've seen it before.
No.
You've shown it before.
Have I?
Yeah, after you did the vision quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You're doing experimentation right then. Came into the room and you had the big giant sword and you talked.
One of these times, you're gonna have that gun out. You're gonna get like an arm chopped off, and you're gonna die the second you put away the gun.
he's
I
just
don't
gonna
put
keep
away the
it
gun.
This is a real problem for barbarians in 3.5.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you got extra HP, but you would lose the extra HP when you finish your rage.
So
And
they're
then it would
just
put you on your
so-
con score and you just die from raging.
Celestial Fivey.
So you had to be healed before. Like, keep him raging! Hit him! Hit him! Your mother's a whore! I'm bandaging as fast as I can!
Okay.
Oh,
Just imagine them all sitting in a corner, pep talking the barbarian, just shouting insults at him.
Basically. Well, you had to do sometimes for the barbarian, otherwise he just drops dead afterwards.
he was really, really handy in a fight.
Also push after.
No, afterwards we had to try.
Terrible at mopping. Somehow gets onto the roof and cleans the shingles. And
Somehow I managed to gain another thing to mentally fuck me up.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what? I'm sick of his weird shit. Check this out. Blip. Oh!
It's godly power.
That sure don't look like godly power.
I'm gonna use this real quick.
Well, if you're Google searching Celestial, it's not gonna look like godly power. Half of it's gonna be from DeviantArt.
Future DeviantArt, correct.
Future DeviantArt.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try and make you tell me what you found out.
I know you're gonna try to make me die. You didn't tell me that you changed your goddamn body and that you were alive.
Tell you anything.
The last, like, couple months have just been complete and utter mindfuck for Freedy. Freedy's not. Not doing so great.
It just looks like I'm wearing gloves.
Yeah?
That's all that can be seen of my armor is my gauntlets.
I'm assuming they look like sleek metal-plated gloves that just like look fashionable.
Probably. I pull my sleeve back a bit and there's like a little purple like gem there.
You just keep rolling it up and Progressively bigger gems.
No, that purple gem is my weapon.
Oh, wait,
Beacon
what?
of hope.
Oh, okay.
It's a lightning launcher.
Of course it is.
Beacon of Hope is also concentration, but it's... Beacon of Hope is good, though.
So yeah, well, is your character going to try and recreate my gun? You haven't even seen what kind... It does void damage. I'm excited to show you that at some point.
He can't figure out what the power source is. At this point,
Celestial
he's pretty sure it runs
magic.
on your blood.
But you don't even know that.
He doesn't know the power source, he can't recreate it. Like building a tablet without knowing how to make a battery.
True.
Play an evil god. The god part. The god part.
Fair enough.
Wait a second.
He's just tapping away furiously on her datapad.
No,
What does this mean?
awful good. Can't be that. Yeah. Your shit. Again.
And losing sleep.
I already did that. Been there, done that, you know.
Losing more sleep.
Hello.
Yes. Anyway.
Are you looking up Celestials?
Yeah.
Yep. She is.
She is frantically tapping away on her datapad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celestials in 5e are generally guided more towards good or neutral aligned.
Yeah.
Mostly.
There's this snake thing that sounds like the description, but it's awful good.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dendar the Night. That one's creepy.
It's funny because half the gods in D&D,
Yeah.
most of them aren't excellent characters.
Most of them are either...
Then
there's
from
pretty
whence does suffering come?
equal balance between good
Alright.
and...
What do you guys wish to do?
Well, I'm assuming she... I don't know.
Besides crunching to a cinnamon twist.
I am in character and out of character, furiously researching Celestial.
Why don't you give me a religion check?
If you don't use the red die, and if you use one of my other 2 sets of die, I will commit murder. Fantastic. What is it?
So that
What's your
would
religion?
be religion. That would be an 8.
What's your roll?
4.
Generally, Most Celestials followed in religions are goodly creatures.
That's why they're followed and not feared.
Those
You can be followed and feared.
There are some evil gods that are known, but most of the time, when working through more minor creatures to interact with mortals, they use devils or demons or abominations.
Usually they have an intermediate.
That's about all you get from that. What's Miller doing?
Probably showing him my armor.
Hey, Miller, we should find a lab and draw some of my blood and then some of my weapon and see what that does.
Find
I
out
like
if
this
you're
plan.
not dead.
Let's go.
We're still trying to figure out what the fuck my gun does.
Give me a survival check to find a laboratory.
Survival +2. 12.
12. I mean, it's not too hard to find a way through to like a hospital.
Uh-huh.
But they're probably not gonna let us in.
Hi.
You go to
Just
the hospital
catch
and
yourself and say you're bleeding.
I need some
to
blood
doing-
testing?
You need some blood testing.
Yes.
Have an appointment?
No, can I make one?
So the appointments right now are filled up until a week and a half from now. Blood testing, unless it's
Better
an
than
emergency needed or ordered by a doctor.
We don't need
Or
a
by
lab. We can do
royalty?
it on our own.
Can I get a needle?
No.
There is a
Is there like a home kit for blood tests?
Can I just give myself the blood test and send it in?
I mostly just want to use my blood for experiments.
I would suggest leaving that to the proper professionals and epidemiologists. If you are afraid you may have caught a communal disease, there is an auto-dot emergency suturer and tester provided at the establishment that can give you quick results within about 5 hours.
Make sure you didn't catch COVID.
It regularly self-sanitizes after every patient and on the hour.
What happens if a patient is in on the hour?
Choose the patient first.
I've heard some really stupid...
Sanitizes the person. Just injects them with alcohol directly into the bloodstream.
Okay.
Just the person just dies there.
So I recently dealt with some really, really poorly programmed robots.
The abundant. Now, if there's nothing else I can help you with,
As I turn around, we should just find a vial.
That'd probably work.
Institutionalized.
Just walks up.
They couldn't hold me. So we've stripped him of everything. I summoned my sword and used it to cast. Since I can use it like a wand.
I can use my armor as my focus.
Oh, really? That's fantastic.
okay. Are you looking
Can
for
I
like
go
a
to a,
drugstore or something?
Yeah.
Find one. It doesn't take long. It's basically a dispenser. What do you need?
A jar of some sort?
A jar.
Preferably a smaller.
Like a mason jar.
Yes, I'm going to bleed into a mason jar.
Actually, mason jars available.
Is there something more like a vial?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Are you?
How much does one of those cost?
A vial? It's like half a credit.
Can I return this when I'm done?
You can get some.
For the same price.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can I return these when I'm finished?
No. It's a vending machine.
Oh. I didn't catch that. That's hilarious.
Vending machine, take back the dirty needles I used.
Where's my money? Oh. I would also like to find a junkyard and buy or just grab a small piece of crap, just something I could cut into pieces and not have problems.
Junkyard in.
Is there some place?
They just cast them into the sun.
That's right.
Everything's sent to reclamation centers. Because you're on a ship.
And if you can't be reused, it's cast into the sun.
Basically.
Can I go buy a really crappy piece of furniture?
Wait, why are you buying a crappy piece of furniture?
I want to show you the damage type without cutting up my shit.
Oh.
Actually, I can just buy a shirt.
Is there a couch for free on the street corner?
No, there's not. This is a very upper class neighborhood. You can find numerous shirt stores. Most of them are pretty fancy, and a shirt costs about 5 credits.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
What's the cheapest cloth item I could get?
There is literally.
Can I buy
a Joann's?
Fantastic.
Joann's
really
fabric
expensive.
of the year 3000, blah blah.
Say upper crust.
Joann's space fabric.
You can get a bolt of cloth for like a credit.
Entire bolt, jeez. That's a lot of cloth.
Well, it's on cloth.
It's like 50 yards.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
It's like
cloth.
$100. Bolt's a lot.
Fantastic. I go home with my bolt of cloth, my vial, and my needle.
Are you gonna make your sword into a pair of scissors?
No, but I can make it into
Jagged, burned edge.
It's not burned, it's just missing.
Consumed edge.
I can just spend some time and make leatherworkers' tools.
Doesn't make leather.
Or weaver's tools, even.
That doesn't produce anything. It just makes the tools to make things.
Yeah. Tools to make scissors.
Anyway, what do you wish to do with this section of cloth you've purchased?
I go back to the ship, since that's the most private space we have,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and then
Have you actually paid the,
No, your brother did.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so then I take a piece of the cloth using normal scissors and I just hang it up and I say, watch this! What's the shortest I could make my weapon?
Like a dagger.
Like a dagger? Okay, so
Like a cave.
I also do have armor of tools on my armor. Action, I can make any artisan's so.
except for not with my hand.
Like, these scissors? Nope, let's try this one. These scissors have a lot of attachments on my gauntlet trying to find the one with scissors.
Which one is it? Which combination of fingers gets scissors? Ah, there we go.
Scissors?
Scissors.
No.
You just go like this and
But watch this.
Scissors.
Hand blades.
Don't touch your face.
What do you want to do?
So I would like to just get a piece of cloth and then show him like how it destroys things. So I basically make it into a long
What
dagger.
pattern did you choose on the cloth?
What pattern did I choose on the cloth?
What kind of pattern did you choose on the cloth?
This is so stupid.
Because it's funny. That's why. What
Like,
kind of pattern did you choose on the cloth?
was there like kittens or puppies?
Absolutely.
I got kittens and puppies together, and then there's some pictures of them like sleeping and then crawling and then playing.
Okay.
So yes, I get a piece of this cloth.
So you take your dagger.
I don't cut the entire thing. I want to cut a piece off first.
Yeah, I got that. So you hung like a tapestry section.
Pretty much.
Do you want to cut like right through the middle of...
First, I'd like to stab it and see how that does.
So you... And there's just like a fraying hole appears in the middle of the cloth. Looks... There was a kitten that was like prancing forward. Now it looks like its back half has been dragged into the abyss, and it's clawing its way out.
You monster.
This is why it was important.
Turn my hand into a blow.
The edges around it are frayed and tattered, as if somebody had just pulled a section of the cloth right up the middle.
So yeah, it does void damage as far as I'm aware. Doesn't actually destroy. Like necrotic damage causes things to rot and decay. This just makes it stop being there. I don't know how to explain that besides void damage.
That's fair.
Like literally, at this point, I cut the rest of the kitten off, and
You see like a paw outraised,
with frills coming off
like
into nothing.
frayed beyond the wrist. You see a dog next to it looking somewhat shocked, although it's supposed to be playful looking.
I mean, it looks shocked because it's missing part of its face.
Well, it's unraveling.
I
the
normally
face.
only had one eye, but there was another eye just from a hole that was made in the cloth.
So yeah, like I cut a table with it once, and it just seemed to take part of the grain. Like it followed the grain and everything. It looked really cool. Besides, the table was cut in half. But I've never actually seen it touch the material that I'm cutting.
I'm shooting the cloth with my lightning launcher.
Go ahead.
Is the AI concerned about this?
So now the cloth is probably on fire.
As you shot superheated plasma at it, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to
Please refrain
cut.
from starting fires within the ship.
Thank you.
Can I try and cut at the flames?
You got the flame?
Cut at the flames. Since as far as I'm aware, my weapon just eats materials and energy.
Okay, energy. That I'll take. I was like, fire is not a material.
It requires fuel though.
Fire material, good.
Fire is the
Um,
visual representation of the chemical.
You're just left with wisps of smoke and little shards of fabric floating down slowly. As you blasted it and cut it to pieces.
Look what you did to those poor kittens.
Wait, did
There's
I?
also a scorch mark on the back behind it, where the plasma...
My closet!
Are you think this?
Closet?
Well, where else would I hang it?
I turned my hand into basically a polishing thing.
You weren't using that extra uniform anyway.
I just polish it.
I really wasn't. I had my other uniform.
Cool instantly.
You owe me a new uniform.
I can do that.
Here, you can turn the rest of this into it.
What tools are you proficient in?
Am I not proficient in everything due to the right tool for the job?
No, that just lets you make the tool, doesn't it?
Okay. So, with the armor of tools, it lets me add my intelligence modifier to any ability checks I make with the tools. It does not make me proficient in them.
I mean, with the outboard AI help of your armor, you would be able to form a what would be like a 3-piece suit out of kitten and puppy patterned cloth.
That's something I'd actually wear.
It is bright baby blue.
Perfect.
Please show up tomorrow wearing that. Please.
You now have a bright baby blue puppy and kitten pattern 3-piece suit.
Can I also get some pajama pants?
I'm proficient in thieves' tools, tinker's tools, smith's tools, and hack.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'll make pajama pants too.
Those actually make a pretty fitting pair.
I actually made pajama pants before. Elementary school.
Pretty easy. Right.
Now I have a pajama suit, which is what I'm going to refer to this as.
Go ahead.
I've kittens and puppies all over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, the only tie you have is the dark green tie that comes with trench uniforms.
Turn this into a snake. Can you make a cloth snake? This is what we're gonna do with our off time.
I walk into another room. Come back like half an hour later with a cloth. And with my armor is like a power mech. Instead.
Cool. Anyway, you want to see what happens with my blood?
Oh yeah, we might as well try that.
Completely tangential after that all, right?
Yeah. But yeah, what you think of the damage?
It's so painful.
I keep forgetting it hurts. Just doesn't bleed.
Do you have your sword summoned or not?
No. I don't have it summoned yet.
Wait, did you cut your skin with the same weapon with your void
No!
healing weapon?
God, no!
Okay, I just
Yes.
wanted to clarify.
I'm going to
Try
feed.
Flesh becomes eaten.
I just wanted to clarify because it'd be really interesting if it didn't do damage.
There's just
to
a
you.
bite mark in his
It just
arm.
did. It just did regular damage to you.
I'm not going to
That's
test
something
that.
we should
You should test
yeah.
it.
No. I'm not going to test that.
I'll pay you to test it.
You're paying me anyway.
My parents are paying you.
Actually, so have I ever actually seen my sword make contact with the item I'm destroying? Or does it just like eat away in its
It's like
area around it?
It's like as if there was just a nanometer of like material over things that contact the blade. Or it just eats whatever you shoot.
Yep.
Science with the draper.
Now let me stab myself with a needle. I mean, you draw your blood and it looks like blood.
I put it. I just leave it in the needle, and then I summon my sword.
Needle in your hand.
Yes, with the needle in one hand, sword in the other. What happens to the blood?
Oh
It like sucks itself out with the needle.
You should try drawing your blood now.
Give me a dex check real quick.
Oh my god! Am I going
To make sure
to dex check? Is it an acrobatics check or just straight dex?
Dex check, straight dex.
That'd be 18.
Alright. You mentioned it surprises you a little bit, but even with a little bit of a drop getting stuck, then you hold firm to needle and it doesn't jam itself back into your arm. And the last drop shakes it a little bit and then comes free.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to try and draw my blood right now.
I mean, you already tested it with the military date on the ship.
I didn't try actually like bleeding on anything. I just tried seeing what would happen when I was cut.
Well, you tested trying to draw your blood, and it was just goop. It was just goop.
I don't.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, you
yes.
did. Yes, you did.
Did actually? Yeah, it came out as goop and then just went back in.
That's what happened when you already had it drawn out.
When it's already drawn out, it goes back in.
I meant the.
I wonder what happens if I bleed on the floor.
It's pretty freaky as hell.
Yeah.
You watch a needle that like someone's weapon. You just see
Make a sanity check.
as the needle tries to impale itself back to where it was.
It just hits your arm, it impales the bone.
No, I managed to hold on to it.
It's just shaking and trying to jam back into your arm.
Okay.
Well, there was a drop stuck in that's why it. The drop was trying to get through the needle.
Dude.
What?
Break a piece of glass from the needle, let it get sucked back in with your blood.
The needle is not made of glass.
Oh, it's not really that.
It is made
Do
of
not
plastic.
put glass in your body.
I'm just saying, it just sits in with the goop, doesn't do anything. And then...
It's not a good idea.
Someone's just has a glass shard sticking around.
Of course, in character, I would never suggest this, but out of character, I'm like, don't do that. Do it.
Don't worry, I can summon Weaver's tools at any time and stitch your arm up.
That's not Weaver's tools.
That's not Weaver's.
There's actually a thing for it's called a medical kit.
Other workers' tools.
Just find a little clean shard of broken glass, just a really small little thing, and just drop it in your goop.
No. I
So you
reject
just
that idea.
leather
I am
working
more likely to
uses
try stabbing
regenerative
myself.
Binding for leatherworking. I don't. Maybe it would
You
work.
can still use olives.
Just a little hole through it.
What?
Yeah, no, I was under the impression that you cut yourself with your special sword, so I was
No.
like...
I'm not bringing that anywhere near me. Well, besides holding it. I think that counts as near me, but
Yeah,
Just don't drop it on your foot or
Drop
something.
if I drop it, it disappears. Technically.
That's fair. Okay,
I'm not even 100% sure I can hand it off to anybody. I think
you
I
did. You did.
don't let someone kind of push the blade into you.
I think you can like resummon it if you give it away or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. Most people just say it disappears when they drop it.
If someone pushes the blade into me, that requires that they've managed to try and grapple it. In which case, I can just drop it, and it goes away.
You weren't expecting it. And what if they have anti-magic gloves?
Then the sword goes
The
away
sword
too.
is magic.
No, but what if they push it, then their gloves are no longer touching it, therefore it becomes...
It would still consume their gloves, presumably. They're not indestructible gloves, they're just anti-magic.
Anti-magic would stop the void damage.
Then we get into...
Semantics!
But then we get into what are the
No,
gloves made out of,
magical
and would the
void
sword just itself naturally damage the gloves?
If you know you're going to get someone with a cool sword and have anti-magic gloves, I assume they're made of something that can't be cut. Like chainmail.
Not very
You
easily.
can certainly try to cut chainmail.
I have a celestial sword of eating.
Not if it's not celestial anymore.
You don't know.
Well, then I just
You
release
don't know
it,
it's celestial.
and it disappears.
You don't know it's celestial.
Well, we're currently debating semantics, so it doesn't matter if I know.
What is Reedy doing?
Studying until the end of the day, feeling defeated and just overwhelmed.
What is going on?
What is my life? Why is my life like this? Why did my God decide that this was my path in life?
That'd be my
I switched my armor back to
I'm having crisis number 27
Of this week.
of the week.
of the last 3 days.
Man. What the fuck? Why the fuck? How the fuck? Fuck.
These answers don't seem to come, sadly.
Would you like to pray about it? You could try and ask your god.
I'm certainly praying. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Oh, but...
As you sleep at night, just have a strange dream.
What happens if you study ancient gods too much?
It's my god. I think.
What, your god isn't ancient?
You see a burning outline of a moon dancing around a planet being devoured by a black hole.
Dancing around it. Oh.
Moon is relishing in the destruction of the planet.
Okay. So, is the moon circling the black hole?
Yes.
Or, okay.
And the moon almost seems to have a sun of its own.
Okay.
The planet seems to be crusted with a deep purple mist siphoned away. Ravenous darkness, which strangely has its own majestic light to it.
Joshua!
Yes?
That's the dream.
Ah, yes. That night evening, could I try and commune with my sword?
Again?
Well, the first time wasn't really communion. It was, I actually shoved my consciousness to somewhere?
Tell me.
You were trying to.
What are you? What are you? Oh, shit. Where the fuck am I?
I'll be right back.
Now I'm actually trying to talk to it?
So you sit in meditation, laid out.
Wash the cup, presumably?
Wash the cup.
Presumably.
It'll be fun to do it when she comes back, that's why.
Huh?
It'll be fun to do the next part when she comes back.
Please don't tell me it's the same thing.
You never told anybody about your dream, by the way, did you?
Which one? The one where I sat on the throne?
Yes.
In the room consuming light?
Yes.
No, of course not.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
What idiot would tell someone about that?
As you close your eyes and focus, you blink once and find yourself in the brightly lit chamber of the throne hall, sitting upon the magnificent throne. In front of you looks to be a young 16-year-old boy. In his hand, he holds a heart.
Do I hold the sword?
Around him, around the heart is just a brilliance of light. But he is pale gray. Across your knees is the magnificent great sword that you wield.
Is the heart still connected to his great sword?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Still has the centerpiece of the heart.
For 12 months. How could it possibly
You
fail a
see-
second time?
Dies.
You see the teenager try to speak, but nothingness flows. Each step closer he comes to you, the radiance of the heart dims, lively in color. He's about 5 steps away from you and stops and very faintly. Hello?
Hi.
Are you the one who sent the thing?
What thing? In particular?
The message with the instructions. What? Where? What's going on?
I don't know, you tell me. What have you done?
He just looks down at his hand holding the beating heart. Like, I don't know. Those boys and tired of them, and then felt like the message promised away from them, and then
It did.
And he ripped out their heart.
caught me, and now I'm here.
It did promise away from them. Away from them, did it not?
Wanted?
A monkey's paw.
Am I able to stand up from the throne?
Yes. Careful.
You must sit.
Fantastic. I'm not stuck to the throne.
It is not
Okay.
your time.
I stand up and just basically present my fantastic sword. My elegant and sleek,
So like,
terrifying blade.
as you put your blade forward, the light warps to the blade. Seems to be holding on it. What? What am I? What do I do?
Learn, explore, seek answers. What else are you supposed to do?
He moves, beating heart in his hand. Follows. Extends out it, so it's almost touching the tip.
It's so easy. Just
Are you ready? I stab it.
Put the sword forward, and as soon as it touches, the heart stops. Full of metal forms into a dagger, similar to the one that your sword can be. Without the heart in the center, though. You see him breathe deep and flush with color. And he looks up to you, and then
stabs you and you die.
fades away.
Only him or the rest of the hallway too?
As he fades away, you notice Alice curving in itself, slowly darken, and you look back up to yourself. Little tug.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Is it tugging his heartstrings?
That's heartstrings. You just feel like if you ever wanted to find him, it might take a little while, but you probably could.
Wait.
Bruh.
How old did you say he was? 16 or
About
something?
16.
Must always know to stab hearts no matter what you do.
You're gonna make a
Cult.
demon celestial army?
No, cult. That's what that's called.
I guess that is what it would be called. Don't run a cult, that's bad. I'm gonna have to get involved.
Oh, praise the prophet betrayer! Holding a sword in front of like 50
I'm afraid
other
I'm gonna
people
have
with his
to
daggers.
condemn that.
Oh. Your max HP increases by 1.
Fuck!
That's it.
You have one more person worshipping you.
I can't.
Thus the cult begins. Cults begin, isn't it?
Okay. Immediately after coming to, I pick up my sword and say, "What the fuck are you?"
It just pulses and it seems a little bit more lively, more full.
You should stab something else and see if it dissolves things
It
any
drank
better.
the blood of an innocent man.
It didn't drink the blood, it ate the heart.
That's worse.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
So, my dream was...
Wait, wearing a 3-piece satin dog suit after this.
Well, no. First, I have to take off
I know.
the pajama bottoms and then put on the suit.
I'm probably familiarizing myself with the Oh wait, no, I'm already familiarized.
I
I've been there
am
for a
coming
month.
to terms with the aftermath of my dream. I'm pretty sure my god answered me, but I don't know what it means.
Don't worry, neither does the Traper.
His is a
I
little...
took action.
There's a little bit more... There's more detail, but it's
Oh,
not
dealing with
comforting
gods,
detail.
it's always so wonderful.
You didn't.
This is why I don't worry about gods. I use logic and science. I am Iron Man.
You have some like weird dream about floating around on clouds and eating mushrooms.
That's pretty cool.
The mushrooms are specifically shaped like bunnies. Tastes great. Tastes like cotton candy.
Sweet.
I like your dream so much better than mine. I've turned some kid into a killer.
Dude, we're gonna go to some random planet at some point and there's gonna be a serial killer 16-year-old. It's just like...
They can never figure out what happened because all the blood is drained from his victims and they don't have a heart.
Oh my god, he's a vampire!
Vampires eat hearts?
Apparently this one does.
The vampire drinks the blood and then just for extra measure just noms all just to make sure there's none left. Spits it out like a lot of chewed gum.
I actually would like to find the kid.
You reach out to that tether and for a second. He's very far away.
Alright.
He's several star systems away. Like, and he's not close
You should try to make...
at all.
What kind of excuse are you gonna try to make to be like, hey, I'm gonna go 2 star systems away?
I saw a boy in a dream.
Have a dream.
I have many dreams.
I have a dream. There was a boy and I stabbed his heart.
Actually, it was somebody else's heart.
I actually rolled a D100 to see if you got a response, and I rolled 95, which is what was necessary because that's close enough to your level.
Like 5?
Yep, you were 5 away, which was 95, which means a response.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Congrats.
So it's just the opposite of divine intervention. You want high numbers.
Yeah.
Wait until Freddy gets divine intervention. You'll always try to use it and it'll always fail.
Except for the one time when
Except
it
the one
was
time
super
when
epic.
Either that or the one time when it's not important.
That's true. I want to find the best sandwich. Whoa! It's like, damn it.
All of a sudden, like a 3-foot-long Subway sandwich appears in front of you, made of only the finest ingredients
Okay,
from every star.
So what I said,
Never eat anything else.
what I asked is
That's
what
starvation.
should I do, and what I got was moon, sun,
So go-
moon contained with
go to
flame
a
and
planet.
sun in the middle, surrounding a black hole.
So go
But-
to a planet being eaten by a black hole.
Eating
Here.
eating the black mist off of a planet.
Off of a planet or the same one?
A planet. Not the moon was going around the system ignoring the pull of the planet.
Okay.
And it was bright as the sun.
Okay, so a planet is getting
I realized the
eaten.
flat earthers were right.
So a planet is getting eaten. The moon on fire is not affected. It's just going around it. Okay. Okay. Well, that does narrow.
Everyone's just flexing.
What?
To the black hole. You have no power here, Dark One.
Essentially. God. So
Welcome to Dreams from Gods. They don't make any sense.
that
Mine makes
does
perfect
narrow
sense.
it down somewhat. I'm gonna look up any active black holes that.
That happen
There's
to be devouring purple
a lot.
dwarf planets.
There's a good
Yeah.
amount of black holes. Most of them are solitary system objects,
Mhm.
with maybe a Kuiper belt at most.
Huh?
Very few have active planets orbiting them, and those are usually dead, like very dead planets.
Uh huh.
Yeah, if they
A couple of black holes have a orbit with a star, which is siphoning away star matter. Most of them are at a pretty slow rate.
Okay. That's something. That seems related.
Related.
And there was this one phenomenon when there was a star orbiting a black hole, not getting siphoned. Really weird thing. They never figured out what was going on
Should I
there.
talk to my parents about this? You know what? They're just gonna think that I'm having another. That I'm having.
Mental breakdown.
Yeah, it's like
Aren't you?
I am, but I am not. I am, but this is not because of that.
She's having a controlled mental breakdown.
Yes.
It's different.
It's more of a. It's a controlled. Controlled. What's the word for
Aneurysm?
controlled panic attack. I don't know. But I was like, my parents divine intervention once a week. Right?
You parents aren't clerics.
Oh. I thought they did. Okay. Okay.
They don't believe us.
I want to go talk with the Grisson sect.
What?
A sect of the Grisson, my religion.
Right.
I want to go, fucking.
So you search for a temple, which, believe it or not, on the ship orbiting a star, not an unpopular religion.
Hell yeah.
It's almost like sun worshippers like living on a ship that's centralized around a star. You're able to find there's like a bigger section and a smaller, like, church.
So there's like a big.
There's like a temple, and then there's like a church.
I'm going for the temple.
You approach
Oh,
as you approach
shit.
the gates. What are you wearing?
I assume I was wearing formal or semi-formal clothes, indicating my status.
You approach to a pair of very, very confused temple guardians. Oh, miss, could we see some...
Oh yeah, I should, like, I'm sure I've got
Pulls out FBI badge.
my ID for...
Joe's signet ring.
You actually do have a mark of being a cleric.
I'm gonna show both of those. Both of those are relevant. Right? Cleric.
Alright, let's go on in.
Also, I was wearing, like, sunglasses or something to obscure the eyes, at least.
You have black. You like...
I know that!
Black
I
fur.
know that!
And
Totally black fuzzball wearing sunglasses.
Believe it or not, red light emitting from your eyes still kind of visible through sunglasses. It just makes it a little bit more shadowed and creepy.
I'm doing my best to suppress it.
Demon cleric.
Oh yeah.
Demon cleric.
Usually they worship a different god.
What do you wish to do at the temple?
I want to find high-ranking somebody. I want to talk to some.
Find the high priest.
That's the high priest.
I want to find the high ranking.
There's currently a short sermon going on about how light of fire brings warmth to everyone and how it's the source of life and how you must keep fire in your heart and be passionate about your projects and your... And
Hail.
there's a couple personal stories. It's towards the end, so it's not too long. It's a short song.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy it. 'Cause it's my jam.
You get a few like sideways glances and like
Convert.
afterwards, what would be a decently high, probably not the high priest of the temple, but definitely a mid-tiered priest helping with the sermon. You're new around here. I haven't seen you ever. I think I would remember.
Yeah.
Hello, demon. Welcome to our temple.
Actually, you do look familiar. I mean, are you the one?
Pulls out. Pulls out the cleric and the my ID. Yeah.
You are the one. You're the
passport.
emperor's daughter. That was on the court case last week.
I was watching the news.
Yeah.
What can this one do for you?
I was hoping to talk to somebody who could... I believe that Grisset has given me some revelation. I wanted someone well-versed who could help me interpret it.
Of course, we're always listening. Please, let's go chat in a
Lovely.
we'll have a chat. And she brings you to like a little room that's mainly used to like basically to talk about feelings.
It's a little confessionals box.
Yeah.
It's similar to confessions.
I was expecting a confessional type thing anyway.
What would you like to confess to us today?
So my friend, I thought he was a demon, but he's actually a celestial.
This is actually what you're talking about?
No, I'm not actually saying that.
So, tell us about this vision you said you had.
So last night, I was praying and I wanted to know, I asked what should I do next? What is my next step? And I had this dream.
Basically relay all the details.
What color was the sun? So, just one planet?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes messages sent are meant to be taken literally. Other times, maybe it's to be a boost to the soul, to give hope or show a greater meaning that could be lost on us mortals. I think he's may be more literal in this case. Maybe we have to find a planet. Maybe it's people you should help. Maybe there's people around you being devoured by darkness that needs help.
I don't need help. Don't you dare look at me.
It's kind of a fucking exorcism.
Or maybe if you're an adventurous, or maybe you're supposed to find and make a pilgrimage.
Place that defies the laws of physics.
I think it's all the way several star systems over.
Yeah,
let me-
systems that way.
Let me check my heartstrings. Yeah, that way.
The same place that I try to. If 2 star systems away, there just happens to be a black hole.
You're going to be convinced it's your god that he follows.
Yeah.
And then your character will finally break for once and for all.
That does help.
Very welcome, and you're welcome back here anytime. Hope you have the best, and you always have.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I sure have warmth in my heart. It's the warmth of hellfire.
It's not actually demonhood, it's leftover remnants from the curse interacting.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
And
that's actually just the electricity you can feel pulsing
true.
through your nervous system.
if I like on some
It's biomechanical, it's very modern.
like I kind of want to try to remove curse on myself, see if it'll actually work. On the other hand, I
might
don't want to
kill you.
accidentally die.
It might kill you.
Yeah, that was the concern. That's why I haven't done it already. And that's the other thing, is just that I thought that I deserved it initially, but then I realized you were alive. So now I don't think I deserve it anymore. I think that now I'm just pissed.
So what I'm getting is maybe I should go back to being dead.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm relieved you're alive. I'm just pissed you didn't tell me.
What was I supposed to say?
Anything!
Hey,
You know-
name's Betrayed Bird didn't actually die. Sorry for scaring you.
Yeah, about that!
Yeah.
We were trying to avoid trouble with your parents.
Hey, I lied to my commanding officer because the military told me to.
It's okay, we're all in good. We're all in,
We're all in this together.
yeah. It's me, a boy, the Draper.
Alright.
Where does the comma go? Are you the boy or is Betrayer the boy?
He's the boy.
Okay. I didn't know where the comma went in that sentence.
It's me, your boy, Betraper.
During this soul searching these two are doing, what's up with Miller?
Soul searching and soul searching. A different kind of soul
I'm probably
searching.
just making sure I actually
I'm
know
searching
how
for
the cockpit of
souls.
this ship works.
Going over.
It's more of
Because
a
I wasn't
soul
the one
hunt,
flying
really.
The controls are pretty standard to the universal array, so it's pretty familiar to you.
And I would probably just check out the other systems,
Accurate.
figuring out how they work.
I would recommend an upgrade to the capacitors for the main cannon. That way they can be 15% more efficient in repeated firings.
How much would that cost?
Approximately 50,000 credits.
See what I can do.
I don't have the money.
I'm gonna go see if I can find Freddie.
What? How? Okay. Well, after having the
She's not at an apartment, so you're not really sure.
Dang it! I don't know where else she would possibly be. I'm just gonna go back to the ship.
I'm a cleric. Like,
I haven't seen you in combat at all.
surely you would have found out I was a cleric at some point. There's ample. I wear a holy symbol, or at least I possess it. Surely you've seen it. It's not like I try to hide it. I'm proud of my faith. And the fact that I can burn shit whatever I want.
I think that's what you're more proud of.
And it's related, but it's a tangent.
When you get back, you were notified that you had a visitor while you were out. It was a Goodman Miller who was checking up to see if you're alright. And that he has returned to his ship.
Okay.
If you wish to follow up with him.
That's like Mass Effect. Oh, Tally wanted to talk to you. Yeah, you might want to go see her. They never come to you. Ever.
That take away options from the player, man.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'll go over to the ship. Hold on. Actually, I need the D4 again.
That's not the red one.
Oh. I feel like I have a new purpose, but I am still mentally, not great. I'm, like, in some sort of haze as I go and track you down. Go to the ship.
You wouldn't happen to have 50,000 credits to spare, would you? I wants an upgrade to the ship.
Upgraded reduce capacitors to increase rate of fire of main cannon. By almost 15%.
And how many situations do you think will arise that will be an acceptable form of action to take that will warrant?
Well, we've already shot down the shipping vessel.
Once!
In about 2% of combat situations, this gives us an inherent advantage. It's an AI, it really likes 2%.
2% is better than 1%.
A little bit more than 1%, let's just call it 2.
The price number is 2.143%.
Talk to my parents. Was there anything else? Where's the
No.
Traper?
I don't actually know where he went.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
I don't know.
It's about mid-afternoon now. Where would
He's
you
probably
be?
getting drunk.
No, he's avoided alcohol for a long time now.
Yeah, I know.
Probably somewhere. This is my sword! Whoop! Oops. Sorry, man.
Fix it.
You already saw what happened to me.
Yeah.
So,
Don't be like me. Stay away from alcohol, kid. How old are you again?
Rates again?
like I said.
I believe that's 6 that I can start summoning wraiths.
How old are you again?
Age-wise?
Yes. Like,
I think I'm only
not
like
just
14.
this body, but like in general.
I think I'm like 20.
Okay, yeah, so I could totally be like, as your elder.
Wait,
How
how
old
old are
is
you?
I'm 43.
Jeez.
In Turkish years.
Is that like dog years? You're actually like 10?
No. It's like just barely past teenager, like adult. Like 21, basically.
One's like mid-20s.
You're actually 20 years old.
So what is Betraypa doing?
At this point, I'm looking to see. I'm checking my email and everything I have to see if I can even find any. I'm reviewing if there's any trace of that mysterious message for the blueprint for my original weapon. Okay. I'm trying to look into.
You have a message from your parents.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
like-
Which ones? The biological
Your
ones?
biological, not your biological ones. Your adopted
Adoptive.
parents.
The ones that like you.
Now that oh right.
Shit. That's right.
So the basic content in this is like, oh, thank God he's still alive. We miss you. We wish you so the best. Please come visit us soon.
You just
No.
show up and you're like, hey.
Yes, the money's really helped. We got a better house and you should come see the dog.
You have a dog now?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Now that Neru's
future
not part
dog.
of the military.
Future dog, it has like an extra
He's gonna
eye
come
on
back.
its forehead. Got an extra eye on its forehead.
Probably.
And its tail. Tail doubles as a laser.
What?
It's not a cyber dog.
Maybe it should
Surely
be.
it would be better if his eyes were lasers than his tail. He has to look away from the thing to shoot it.
Well, tail's a little ambidextrous.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's like a sword. It's
He's
like a
not
sword.
able to shoot himself in the back of the head.
Long tail. So long.
They're known to chase their tails.
They turn it on.
This is a bad idea.
I'm sure if they go into attack mode, that's when the tail trigger. Go on the
Exploding.
offense. Nice.
I'm looking at pictures of my parents' new home.
A step up, definitely. It's like actually has rooms instead of just like sleeping closets and a central room.
Dude, you want my parents to like
Just
fuck
pods
you up?
along the wall. You just climb into it.
I bet that on.
Stop shaking your pod so much.
I bet
You
I
know
could.
what you're doing.
You know they're connected.
I bet I could pull a couple strings and get your family a nice planet on the not Let me back up. That's you know that's sort of a nice house on the Turkin home planet. That's what I was trying to say.
A nice
It's like
planet.
it's like cold winters and
Yeah.
brutal winters.
It's
Cold and brutal winters.
And,
But you
cold
got a
winter
nice
winters.
house with
If they're a
heat.
fan of Christmas, they'll fit right in.
Your Christmas gift is a house.
It's not a bad gift at
Real
all.
It's a nice house. Nice house. Electricity.
Fortunately.
Courtesy.
Cold.
It's a little bit
Courtesy.
on the cold side.
Outside. You just stay inside.
Just
stay inside.
Just quarantine yourself.
Order
Permanently.
whatever you need from Amazon. Space Amazon.
Amazon?
Space Amazon. And so that just get it from your doorstep and bring it back and just close the door and just sweep
They just
out
have
the
a
snow.
mail port. They just put it in the mail port and push it, and then they just like get some snow in a package.
You'll never need to leave again. Your house is fine. It's nice. It's got everything your parents could ever want, alright?
It's even got a built-in hot tub.
Hell
Built into
yeah.
the
And
house.
in
It's in the
cold
roof.
weatherland, hell yeah, you want a hot tub?
It's pretty fun. Now snow in hot tub is great.
Yeah. If you ever think of it, I'm sure that if you mentioned it, that I could hook you up.
I wouldn't mention it. I just wouldn't.
Alright.
That's a shame.
What's your guys' next step?
So she's going to talk to her parents about getting bigger capacitors of the ship.
So, I'm going to talk to my parents about how God has spoken, and
You
the
said
end
we
is
need
nigh.
bigger capacitors.
We need bigger guns.
What do you mean
That's just,
He's spoken.
I didn't say it exactly word for word like that.
It's not! We need bigger guns
Is
to fight off the
Is that your
Legos!
interpretation? You sure that's what it meant? That seems a little bit.
About my
Dark.
dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty dark in the context of the dream. It didn't seem like a good thing.
We just want bigger guns, please!
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna mention the I'll be like, maybe I'll mention that like as I'm leaving at the end of the conversation, like, oh yeah, the ship wanted like a $50,000 credit upgrade.
Maybe for Christmas.
What time of year is this?
Not close.
Based on which system?
Which system has Christmas? Which system has Christmas?
System is at a different time of year!
Christ is a very Earth-centric.
So Seoul. It's based on Seoul.
Yes.
So what season is it in
Not
Seoul?
actually Christmas. There's no Christmas, sorry. There's no Christmas in
Oh,
Fantasyland.
I want space Christmas.
What about Easter?
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That's basically your planet, is let
That
it
is
snow.
my planet.
You have like a
Live on
temperate belt,
Christmas.
not a... instead of having a green belt, you have a temperate belt.
Yeah.
Where it's moderately okay for non-Turkins. Everybody else goes, fuck that. Everybody else is like, nope.
Are you sure your planet is not called Christmas?
It's more like Hoth. That's about...
I don't know what. That's not the name. Yeah, I don't think that I have ever given a name to the planet. But the one planet that I did make a note of way back in like session 2 or 3 was Ulysses Space Florida. That's the only planet I've currently got down.
Space Florida usually currently has writing over the lack of special, a certain type of treat.
What?
It's a little cake with stuffing inside, and recently the company's gone out of business. Causing wide scale riots across the
So
planet.
they're burning things because of cream puffs.
Yes.
I
There's
mean,
not enough cream puffs, so they're rioting.
mood. I get it. I
Is
get
that
it.
like a zeroth class planet?
I'm not
It's where
saying.
they send the idiots.
Well, but
I'm
it's
not
higher than
saying-
first class, so it must be zeroth class.
Are you saying it's basically like it's not space Florida?
It's literally space
It's
Florida.
it's mixed Florida with Australia, where we just send all the idiots,
Oh.
all the terrible, terrible people.
When you're applying for citizenship in Australia, and they ask if you have a criminal record, don't say is that still required.
To be fair, people actually purposely move to Australia, and in order to get like the acre of land that promised to any free citizen that moved there.
Yeah.
They're not all descendants of murdering bastards.
Yeah.
Just most of them.
Most of them.
Which also explains the culture of the reverse insult, that the more insulting terms you use, the more complimentary it actually is.
But anyway, with savage beatings of Australia done, I think this is going to end it tonight. And I'll discuss over the week.
I'm sorry, Australia.
Yeah,
I love your continent. Promise. Go there someday.
Even though it's on fire all the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry that's on fire. I think that
It's just
150
on
degrees
fire.
Fahrenheit
All
is
the
not
time.
great.
Like,
In the
burning
middle.
Australia doesn't help it get less fiery.
But it's on fire.
Like the outback, doesn't it get to like 150 degrees like Fahrenheit? The middle parts of it.
I saw a thing where they were looking at the heat of Australia on the news, the temperatures, and they ran out of colors to determine the temperature.
I'm
Like,
sorry, I
we just
shouldn't laugh
moved
at
white.
that.
Everything's white hot. Like, just
It's
don't use gas to cook. Just crack it in
just
your pan.
write over it with text on the map. if you go here, you die.
Like, no
Death,
water,
death.
don't try it.
You're looking at the key on the side and white death, and like a third of Australia is just white.
White's just, oh god, no, it's just Australia.
White just
And
says
then like a
pockets.
little like dark red rim on the very outside that's like barely livable, and
That's
that's
like
where the people
300
live.
degrees.
That's the barely livable zone. Barely
You can
habitable.
How did we get to bashing Australia?
Space Florida. Space Florida.
Space
Florida.
Florida, Space Australia, Australia.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Thanks.
Alright, we'll see you all next time, and as always, Kalu Imba.